Hi everyone, it's Diana and Daisy, and we're here for the messages for the week of February the 18th to the 24th. You know, I think everybody needs a pet, a dog or a cat, a bird or a hamster. Why do we need pets? Because we are living in such a crazy world right now, and our pets give us unconditional love. They make us laugh. They look at us and we look at them, and we have to smile. We just have to be happy. As all of you know, I'm sure by now, we had another horrific event in Florida. I cannot imagine the pain of those children, the grief of the families. It has to stop. It has to stop. It's not going to stop by the government. Unfortunately, our government, the strongest lobby in Washington, D.C. is the National Rifle Association. And with a lobbyist that strong, politicians, including Portman here in Ohio, politicians are going to keep taking their money and doing their loyalty to the NRA. So it's up to us, you and me. I thank those countries, those of you from Australia or UK, where you've stopped the gun violence in your nations, and you don't have children walking into schools with an assault rifle. Politically, the U.S. is in trouble. That's not new knowledge, and many of you have heard me say that our current president, when he is faced with an indictment, he will be forced to resign. He will save anybody with the Trump name because he doesn't want the Trump name in prison. He will not save his son-in-law. Kushner's probably going to go to prison. Not this week, however. Not this week. This week we can expect more fallout, more turmoil. We can expect, again, we're moving in, as I said a couple of weeks ago, we're moving in to that really even more difficult energy. And I think with spring we're going to see more movement as we're moving through this February. This week it feels like it's really going to be a week of turmoil, a week of things going backwards, a week of craziness. So we all need a pet to remind us of what's really important. For those of you who have the ability, because not everybody does, this is hard work we're doing, but for those of you who have the ability, let's keep laughing. Let's keep singing and dancing and adding joy to the world, because that is the only way we're going to change it. Yes, we have to contact our politicians, not in anger, but by reaching out. You know, I was in a meeting, and this goes back a while, and I may have already told this story, but one of the women said, one of the politicians that this group is normally against did something they liked. And so one of the women said, I did write and say thank you to him. And I thought, oh, that's good, because that's a positive reinforcement. And then she went on to say, but I told him I don't agree with any of his other policies. And so I spoke up and I said, why not just say thank you? You can tell him at another time you don't agree with his policies. But let's give some positive reinforcement, not just the negative reinforcement. Well, I was suddenly the pariah in the room. And you would have thought I had said something absolutely horrible. Positive reinforcement, whether it's to a dog, a cat, a child, a politician, positive reinforcement is always going to be stronger than negative reinforcement. So, my friends, positive reinforcement this year or this week for you and for everyone in your life. That's how we're going to make this switch to where our whole world is kinder and gentler. Our whole world laughs. And whether it's a dog that makes you laugh or something else, enjoy. Let's take a look at what Philip has to say. For those of you who keep coming back, thank you. I appreciate it so much, and I do appreciate your comments, and eventually I get around to answering them. It sometimes takes me a while. For those of you who are new, this is my spirit guide, Philip, and this book is an oracle book, and so we get a message, different message each week, and we have to think left page or right page because each page is a different wisdom. So get your thoughts going, left page or right page. Here we go. Left page or right page. We're just going to flip through until we hear stop, and I'm hearing right, but we always read both pages. But right is, okay, thank you. Right is our message. Your responsibility is to use the gifts you have been given. Your responsibility is to use the gifts you have been given. So important. Stop doubting yourself. Start using those gifts, whether it's a gift of healing, a gift of dog training, a gift of just reaching out to others. Please do. You're so needed this week. And then here's the other message, and I think this one is important too. Seek life's pleasures, but shy not from her pain, for it is in the experiencing of all life that we find life. Seek life's pleasures, but shy not from her pain, for it is in the experiencing of all life that we find life. Well, while Daisy gnaws on her bone, I'm going to be saying, we love you. We love you. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for your comments. And most of all, thank you for adding love to the world. From Daisy and from me, we love you. Thank you for being with us today.